As we welcome another Shabbat, I'd like to share with you a short thought on Parashat Re'eh. There is an incredible social psychology experiment that was carried out in the 1960s where a group of 200 university students entered a lecture hall and they were given a substitute teacher for the day. They were given a list of 5 different qualities. The teacher was intelligent, the teacher was a master in his field, the teacher was somebody who had many years of experience, and then on half of the students' paper, the last entry was that the lecturer was somewhat cold in his personality. On the other 100 students who attended the same very lecture, the last description was that he was quite warm. At the end of the lecture, 40 minutes went by. The students were asked to write a questionnaire. How did they find the lecture? The same 200 students that had sat through the exact same lecture, amazingly, those students that were told the lecturer was cold gave him a negative description because their perception going in had been affected to such a degree that their bias told them that what they had experienced was someone who was cold. Those same students who were given the other piece of paper telling them that the lecturer was very warm gave him a favorable presentation. It's absolutely fascinating. This is called the warm cold natural bias. You can Google it. It's an absolutely fascinating social psychology experiment. What we are told and what we believe we will come to expect will determine our reality. In our parasha this coming Shabbat, we're told, Re'eh, ani noten lefnechem et habracha v'et haklala. See, I'm placing before you a blessing and a curse. Choose the blessing. If we can see a life of blessing, if in front of us we are able to discern the goodness and the sweetness of what this life is, then we'll be able to go on and choose it. This is the message of our parasha. What are we anticipating? What are we expecting? What do we want out of life? And if we believe it's goodness, sweetness, bracha, then that indeed is what we will come to see our lives as, a life of bracha. Shabbat shalom. You want to say Shabbat shalom?
No.
No Shabbat shalom. Be well, have a beautiful Shabbos.